Then yesterday, your elders have been instructing you to spend limited time with me, but thanks to the pandemic, your life seems to be a tale where I play the role of the protagonist. Dear children, Happy New Year! Surprised as to who's talking? Hey, look no further beyond. Hey, it's me. Hello. It's me, the laptop that you see on screen. Your online sessions, e-learning, your parents' official work, binge watching on Amazon Prime and Netflix. Well, I'm exhausted. I need a break.
Dear children, wish you a very happy new year to start proceedings with 2021. I hope you had a fun-filled vacation. Well, all good things come to an end sooner or later. It's time for us to resume the last innings of this academic year. Well, we'll never be able to forget 2020, isn't it? However, let's not carry forward the negatives which we had, all thanks to the pandemic. Instead, let us just contemplate and think and ponder over this fact that we have sailed through. Okay, we have sailed through together. We had numerous challenges which we have successfully overcome, and now we are in a position to turn the page of our calendar to 1st January 2021. It's all about moving on in life, and when you do move on, it's always advisable to move on with the positive experiences which you have acquired last year. Now children, not much complaints, not much regrets. The recipe for success in life is to look straight ahead and move on. While you do move on, and while I wish you the very best for academic year 2021, we have a small problem. Well, what's the problem? Well, 7 months of continuum, CONTINWM, continuum, new word. What does it mean? It means a process that continues at a stretch without any interruption. Now, that has been the case for... It's very angry today in the morning. It isn't well. Suffering its eyes. Have you ever heard a laptop whining, grieving, and complaining? Have you ever heard? Well, it was because that's the context of this lesson that we have in hand now. Is there in a book? Well, the moment I switched it on today in the morning, wasn't working. There's some noises coming from the motherboard. Well, I hope you know what a motherboard is. Well, you see every laptop, okay, at the bottom. Every laptop at the bottom, okay, you've got a component called the motherboard. Now, just like every child is very safe in the arms of the mother, similarly, it has got a mom too. And in case if the mom falls sick, the child suffers. Well, months and months of your online sessions, your e-examinations, your parents' work, office work, and so many other things that we now do on the laptop. Well, I do understand the horns of the dilemma kind of a situation that we are currently in. Because till yesterday, I do very well remember, till yesterday, we have been asking you to restrict the usage of gadgets because it has an adverse effect on your health, which is very obvious. But with this pandemic, our life seems to be confined within this screen, isn't it, children? Is there anyone who would beg to differ? Because there's nothing to differ. Well, that is how our life has become. It is totally confined within the four walls, not of the room or a classroom, four walls of a laptop or a computer. Now imagine, it's a man-made machine and it has got a shelf life. The battery component, okay? The battery component of your mobile phone or your laptop, it's very important. Now there are people who turn on the charging mode throughout the night and then forget to turn it off while they go to bed, and early morning the computer is completely full, okay, in terms of the battery, that's 100%, but it shows 100. But do you know the damage that happens to your system in case if you turn on the power overnight? Very difficult, very difficult. And you won't even know. Suddenly there'll be a collapse and you won't even know what the problem is. So it's just like whenever you are sick, okay, and you go to the doctor prescribes a particular number of medicines. For example, 2 capsules per day, right? He could have given you 25 capsules. Anything in excess is harmful, right? So children, as you heard the computer speaking with all of you, that was the words, that was the voice of the computer, okay? And the computer was actually talking with me and told that it needs to talk with you as well. So I just thought, why not start with a message from the computer itself? Okay, you see, previously it used to do a lot of work for me, but now, well, we have a virus attack, pandemic, coronavirus. Similarly, they get virus attacks too. Now you do understand what kind of virus I'm talking about. That's the reason we should always have our antivirus updated. Besides virus, well, my computer also gobbled a worm. Worm, yes, WRM. It gobbled a worm. These are bugs, okay? Whenever you go to any website which is not cyber protected, okay, you see, whenever you check, okay, you check the address that is shown, that is displayed on top of your screen, in the search bar, you will see HTTPS and then a colon, double line, slash. HTTPS means that S means secure. You can access that website without any harm to your device, okay? You won't come to know, but there are a lot of bugs, okay, and error programming which gets downloaded in the software that is inbuilt in your computer, and then it can wreak havoc for your machine. Well, and at times even your antivirus won't be able to detect them. It happens. So now, so the message here is that since we have been using this computer or laptop at a stretch for how many months? I mean, 6 to 7 months. Well, it's like the complete lifestyle that we have now is from home. It's like work from home, study from home, play from home, everything is from home. And how do you do it then? How do you stay connected across the world, right? Sitting at home. Well, it's possible only when you have an internet and a computer. But just imagine, it has, as I said, it has got a shelf life, okay? And we should be very careful of the websites that we are getting into. And there's a lot of cyber trafficking that's happening, cyber bullying. So be very careful of these words. Yeah, so those were the words of the computer. And this is our lesson. My computer needs a break. Shantini Govindan, a very dynamic author, I would say. Well, she conducts a lot of workshops and shows where she addresses children like you. She's based in Mumbai, And she does that to elaborate your knowledge, not your bookish knowledge, but as I always tell you, it's not, knowledge doesn't exist in the pages of the book anymore. It's about how much you visualize across the world and gain. That's actual knowledge. So that's called your pragmatic approach towards learning. So it's like experiential learning. So when you do it, active learning, experiential learning, it's not only just reading the pages of the book, okay? It's about gaining from the experiences across the world, okay? So when you grow up, you'll travel, you'll get to know people, you'll connect with a lot of more personalities, and you hear a lot of more stories. That's the way your knowledge actually increases. Reading the book is important because you get to build the fundamentals. On top of that, so in case if you wish your cake to be very ambrosial and delicious, well, you need to add certain ingredients, which will be more than that cream and whatever you see in a conventional cake. Having said that, this is a poem all about. So I mean, it's an inanimate object, doesn't have life, but ever imagine what would happen if this computer started speaking with you and started complaining that, well, I'm being overused and you need to give me a break. We'll take this lesson up when we meet in the next online session. Until then, it's just a page that you have to go through. It's like more of a poem, but then you won't see the lines matching at all. So it's not like a rhyme or anything. It's just a brief summarization of the feeling which a computer might probably have if it had the provision of talking with us. So that's the lesson, children. Nothing much to say. I wish you a very happy new year 2021. There are a lot of new hurdles to overcome, and the fundamental of life, as you all know, it's the mantra of moving on. So I wish you all the best in your endeavors and God bless you. So let me give it some rest now.